Okay guys, so I've finally seen the movie, and by the way, this is going to be a spoiler-free review, so don't worry, I'm not going to mess it up for you. But I will say this though. Um, you know how when you're really hyped up for a movie, and then you go see it, and then you're disappointed in the end? Well, this was in reverse because when I reacted to the trailer, I was looking forward to it, but that I guess that potential hype changed. It just bumped down to curiosity, where I'm like, I'm not sure if I should be excited. That I shouldn't be. I'm not. Okay, tongue tied. Here we go. Now, I wasn't sure if I should be excited for this movie or not, and I went in to see this movie, and I gotta say, I walked out of it overall satisfied with my experience with it. So when your expectations are grounded, then you're usually rewarded with a good movie experience. So that's what this is one of those experiences. And and I gotta say that I had minor nitpicks. Like for example, I will say this though. This was in the trailer, where you see a young black girl, jogging, and then there's a dead body hanging from a bridge, and then she turns around. Now, when you see that movie, everybody already sees the body. They're like, and then she turns around and she's like the only one screaming like, ah! It would have been better if she were jogging and then the body just dropped in front of her, and then they all reacted the same, like, oh my god, oh my god. Then that would have been a much better execution of that scene. But that's like one of the very few nitpicks that I have with the movie. And I gotta say, the acting has improved, and the violence has improved. Like where we're like in the last one, it was like really phony, but here it's like, okay, I'm kind of grossed out again, and that's how you ought to be feeling when you're watching these movies. And I have to say, after part 4, it lacked creativity, and then this movie, the creativity was also improved, and the acting was, I'd say it was better, even though it does not top the acting in the first movie. I don't think. The second movie maybe have a better chance of competing with the first movie as far as, acting goes, but the acting has definitely gotten better since the last movie, and the characters are not, they, like, for me, like, I wasn't like nonchalant, like, oh, I don't care about these characters, I don't care to know about them. I was actually curious, like, what did he do? What did she do? Why is he here? Why is she here? Etc. Etc. And this movie does make you think. It'll make you think that you actually are willing to, where you're like, honestly, as you get from beginning, middle, end, you will be thinking to yourself, like, where it's a lot to take in. Trust me, it's a lot to take in. And I gotta say that overall, it was really, 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 definitely, another fun experience. After part 5, my experience with the franchise was sort of watered down, where I'm just like, that was okay, this one was a little better, that one was alright, but here it's more refreshed, and it's like everything that how I felt with the first 3 movies, especially the first 3 movies, I felt with this one. But however, some parts of the ending was not that, it was okay, but as it all came together, it was, I liked it. I liked how, how it basically, I liked how, the ideas that the movie had, and they did an incredible job being vague and not spoiling anything in the trailers. They did a really good job with that. But I don't know what else to say. I'd say, if you are a fan of the franchise and you've been looking forward to this movie, I believe that it will live up to the hype for you. Some of you may not agree, but I really think that if you're hyped up for this movie, I think you'll walk out of it satisfied. But yeah, I'd say, the ending was, I mean, like, there were some parts that were good and some parts that were kind of like but still, it didn't take away my experience and my satisfaction of the movie as a whole. So I'd say, with that all being said, this wasn't the, I mean, this was not the sequel that we needed, but this was the sequel that we deserved. So with that all being said, this gets 3.5 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.5 motherfucking chair spins. So I'd say go check out the movie. And yeah, I was, it's been a while since I've enjoyed myself in a Saw movie. And just when I thought, like, like how there's some cases where they, like, where you revive a franchise and you're just sort of like, that's a very risky thing to do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I'd say this worked. I mean, like, at a point where I'm like, well, I mean, as bad as the last movie was, it did end on a note, like, where the door was shut, at least for me. And I'm like, why would you need to make another one? And then I saw this movie, and I'm like, okay, they proved me wrong. And I do think that it does not need another sequel. Like, I said that about the last movie, and then this movie comes out, and then I'm proven wrong. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and just trust that the franchise got its groove back. It's redeemed itself, and anything could happen. It could. Like, I'm just afraid that if they continue on with these movies, they may lack creativity again. But it has given me hope. So we shall see. So feel free to talk about how you felt about the movie in the comments section. And if you have not seen the movie yet, stay away from the comment section, because some people may talk spoilers in the comment section. So just stay out of the comment section. You can hear my thoughts about it and just go check it out for yourself, and then come on back, and then, if you want to talk about it, then go ahead, talk away. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my review on this movie, make sure you thumb up the video, quick subscribe if you're a newbie to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.